Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to visit Stanton Dowd, but before I visit Stanton Dowd, I'm making sure that I'm recording and not streaming, and I am recording and I am not streaming. So the first thing I can do in this level, which is going to make everything later a lot more efficient and effective, first thing I'm going to do is turn on my super jump. And something else I want to mention that is going to happen in this video is I'm finally going to show you guys the fabled secrets of item duplication. You want to kill that guy, you want to hack this panel. So yes, item duplication, I am going to show you that immediately after what I'm about to do and just before we visit Stanton Dowd. Yeah, I think it's time I showed you guys. You maybe start to run low on health kits and bioelectricity, and you know, it's always good to have an unlimited supply of them. But before I talk about that, very quickly, we're going to see this bookcase has moved. We're going to destroy that machine. Okay, so item duplication. What it requires is a serious amount of inputs at the same time, so much that the game confuses itself. So we're going to very quickly go to the settings and go to the, not game options, keyboard and mouse. Now I want to bind drop item to scroll down, and I want to bind use object in the world to scroll up. Now we need at least two of whatever we're duplicating. In this case, I'm going to duplicate biocells. Okay, so you want to begin by dropping your biocell and then picking it up. And you just want to go crazy on the mouse wheel, picking up and dropping like this. And you'll see now that I have dropped all my biocells. So I'm going to pick them up. And I now have 30 biocells. I cannot carry any more biocells, but I have a shitload sitting here in front of me on the ground. And just to show proof of concept, I'm going to equip my medkits. And I know what you're thinking, why didn't you show this at the beginning? Yep, I should have, but to be honest, the entire reason was I am too lazy to, I'm entirely too lazy to continuously bind my scroll wheel back and forth. Now, what we are going to do, because I just said I'm too lazy to do that, I am going to reload the game, and I'm going to try it on a method other than the mouse wheel. So, I want to drop items with, let's see, and I want to use objects. Okay, and now I want to go to my next belt item with that one and that. Let's make sure that's working. Yep. Okay, that's how I like it. Alright, let's see how it works with C. Okay. So I have 14. Try that again. So as you can see, I succeeded in duplicating it exactly once. That's not exactly a roaring success, but it's proof of concept. It is possible to do it if you are fast enough. And that's why you want to use the mouse wheel, and that's why if I ever want to duplicate something, I will bind it to the mouse wheel. I don't think I'm going to do that in this game. I don't think I'm going to need to do that. But if I do, I'm sorry, it'll only take me a moment to bind the mouse wheel and get all the biocells that I need. Yeah, in fact, damn, I don't have my duplicated biocells. Now, you can do that with grenades. The most convenient way to do that with grenades is to put a grenade on the wall and then try and pick it up as fast as possible. So just go crazy on the mouse wheel, just whoosh, and you should pick it up several times over. A second point to make is you can't duplicate single items. I keep saying this, so you can't get multiple augmentation upgrade canisters because they don't stack. So now we're going to talk to Stanton Dowd. He is going to take our vial of ambrosia. So there is some loot down there. You can probably go explore that first. It's just medkits and the like. I'm going to be brave. So what's happened now is our party's been crashed. Luckily, because we took out that machine in the guy's house, we're not going to be affected by it. What that machine does is stops Jock from landing, so you have to run across the courtyard, destroy it, and then wait for Jock to land, and you get in Jock's helicopter. But yeah, because we've... That was interesting. That's really interesting. Let's see what happens. And yes, that is the end of the video. It's a very, very, very short level, but hopefully the demonstration of item duplication has made it worth your while. And it will also be interesting to see what actually happens when you die as you do a level transition. And the real question is, does the game know? Oh, excellent. So we have actually triggered a interesting glitch that happens, and this is a glitch that you would typically use. It's typically the result of triggering the body duplication glitch. And that is the glitch where you can... Okay, so you go to Smuggler's Warehouse, and you take the elevator down. Now on that elevator you trigger a save and load screen. You go between cells. If you smoke a cigarette immediately before you trigger that, and you have only one health in your torso, you will die. But because it is triggering a save and load cell, it still considers you to be alive, because how else could you go through the cell? I'm not sure if that's exactly what the computer is thinking, but that's my current understanding of it. And so when you are in the new cell, you are alive, but you have negative torso health, and you have a dead JC Denton on the floor in front of you because you did die. So it spawns your corpse, but it keeps you alive, and everything that you were carrying at the time is on your body. So once I've finished this Let's Play tutorial kind of thing, I'm going to go back and show those more niche kind of glitches that are a bit harder to execute. But the important thing to show you now is that it does work in theory. If we went back to that cell that we were just in, to Stanton Dowd's graveyard, we would see a dead body there that we could loot. Now the real question is, what can we do with this -8 torso? I'm going to heal up the legs. I'm not going to continue like this, by the way. I'm going to reload, but what does it mean to have -8 torso? I was trying to think of a way I can do this. Nope. Yeah. I believe that it means that if you take any damage at all, you die. I may not be correct about that. I don't really care. I'm going to explore that in the later videos. So right now I'm going to try and escape and not die. Okay. There we go. By having regeneration running when I did that, any hit that I took was automatically restored. That's great, so thank you very much for watching this short video. I showed you the one bug that I intentionally wanted to show you, and then we had a cool little Easter egg bug that I am going to explore at a later date, and I'm going to show you if there are any ways to exploit it or kind of milk it for all that it's worth. But once again, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, stay tuned if you're really interested in this body duplication bug. I can't blame you, because it is a way to duplicate augmentation upgrade canisters. So you do have that to look forward to. You might want to skip straight to the end of all these videos and see if I've made the video on augmentation, upgrade, canister duplication yet, or body duplication. We'll see. But, yep, I'll see you guys next time. Now we're actually in Paris. We have some stuff to do. Exciting.